there, it is I, Chewy Cookies, back with more crappy content for you to consume. Joining me today is my co-host Andrew. Say hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
And today, we got some more Super Robot Wars V. Anyway, whoop. Alright, how are you, Kurgan? Okay, that's too loud. There's no way that isn't echoing. Right.
Hello.
That's not what he asked.
I am doing well.
Okay, that's map. Meanwhile, with the baddies. ... Everett, is that you or me?
That's me.
Okay.
Kisaragi Chitose. Allow me to be the first to personally welcome you to Garden. I am All Fours Rome Halharis, commander of Gardem's 8th Fleet.
You guys have been stalking the Yamato ever since you came out of that dimensional rift. What's your deal? What brings you all the way out here?
You all should be flattered. That's how valuable we view you all to be, especially that AI robot of yours.
Sorry to hear that, Kurgan. That AI robot is called Nine, if you don't mind.
Regardless, I'd like to make one thing clear. We didn't just come all this way for fun. For us, this is all well and truly a homecoming of sorts.
A homecoming? That's an interesting choice of words.
Our history is a lengthy one. Long ago, the super civilization Gardem was in fact a great interstellar nation that was founded in this very galaxy.
You're not done yet.
It was an orderly society run purely by rationality and efficacy. There was no waste to how we did things. Our ways were going to spread throughout the galaxy.
You've got to either be really confident or completely full of yourselves to call yourself a super civilization. When you talk like that, it sure just sounds like you guys bullied other planets into following you and your beliefs.
Your presumption that we merely invaded other planets speaks to how primitive your language and philosophy remain, even after Terrans have reached into space.
I know, right? He absolutely needs some skin conditioner.
No, we merely brought enlightenment. Those who embraced it were rewarded with prosperity and a peaceful future.
All for the small price of your own freedom and pride as a living being. You're right, that's totally a fair trade.
I can tell that rather than approach matters rationally, you prefer to rely on your so-called intuition. Yours is a mind that's clearly not developed much at all. You might as well be an infant who's just learned to talk.
Dude, stop screaming. I'm glad you're not my psychologist. Seriously. Alright, riddle me this, smart guy. Why did Gardem ever leave this galaxy? I mean, other than the fact that you guys had no friends.
You can blame Isengard for that. We've been embroiled in a long, bitter war with them, thanks in no small part to their wave motion energy.
Isengard? It never looked like the type of to me.
You Terrans seem to view Isengardians as emissaries of peace, but sadly the reality is somewhat more complicated. Allow me to educate you on the truth of the Isengardians.
Is this true?
I presume you have some idea what this film means?
That light, it looks like the wave motion cannon.
Precisely. The destructive, fearsome power of wave motion energy. Isengard has used wave motion energy to attack many planets in the past.
You thought I'd actually believe that? It's clearly nothing but a fake story made to deceive us.
If that's what you believe, I understand. After all, I imagine you'd have to tell yourself that in order to wipe away any doubts about the truth. Indeed, the Isengardians nearly drove us to extinction. In the end, Gotham's 8th Fleet ultimately became the civilization's one last hope for survival.
You can't be serious. I can't imagine them doing that.
Whether you choose to believe me or not is up to you. You can only understand so much with such a primitive mind.
Wow, really making me feel like you've got my interests at heart and heart.
Indeed.
Right? Yeah, sure. Let me go on another tangent for a second. What is Nine? What was she really built to do?
The story of that AI is long and winding, one intertwined with the unfortunate downfall of Gotham. I can discuss it, but it will make a long conversation even longer.
Then just go over the basics. I don't need everything.
If there's one thing all you intellectually deficient species have in common, it's a desire to rush everything. Nevertheless, it is my job at the end of the day to enlighten, so I'll try to accommodate your sad needs.
Dude, stop screaming it.
You do know how to be considerate. Oh yeah.
You do know how to be considerate sometimes. Thanks.
There's no need to thank me. Leadership, education, and enlightenment are duties for everyone within Gotham.
You just never give your ego stroking a rest, do you?
Who's a good ego? Who's a good ego? Though I spoke of us nearly going extinct earlier, that's not to say we merely sat idly by and let it happen to us. One of the many measures we took to combat our circumstances is something called Navanlina.
Neener? What's that? I've never heard of it.
Navanlina is a system designed to rebuild our civilization if it ever disappeared. The system would cultivate the environment on another planet and rebuild Gotham anew. The completion of that system is of utmost priority to us and was essentially the reason why we sought out the AI that worked and fought alongside you.
What?
I don't know how it came to be in your hands. The Nine, as you call it, is a slave terminal of sorts for the Navanlina system itself.
So what you're saying is she's part of the ERS-100 Earth Regeneration System, which is actually made to help Gotham rejuvenate its own civilization. Suddenly, everything's starting to finally add up. Now it makes a lot more sense why Soji and Nine couldn't bring themselves to trust Isengard. They must have known about your past dealings with it. That would explain why Soji joined Gotham in the first place. I guess he wanted to use that Navanlina system to save the Earth and bring it back to life.
Perhaps I underestimated you and your intuition earlier. Gives me hope that the terminal will be useful to us.
Useful? What are you guys planning to do to her?
That AI is in possession of highly valuable data that Gotham couldn't acquire alone in its current state. Once that data is all pieced together, we should at long last be able to complete Navanlina and begin reconstructing Gotham in earnest.
What kind of data could she have that would be so valuable?
It's data on Terrans.
What? What can you do with data on us?
As it stands, the 8th Fleet has all of one human being among its ranks, making any data to be derived from this individual highly subjective and relative. The soldiers and commanders we've made using the existing data on humans, we have are mere prototypes, one that critically failed in terms of expressiveness.
So Nine's data is valuable since she spent so much time with humans because of Earth Fleet Tenku.
Indeed. Likewise, despite his limitations, Soji Murakumo has been useful as someone close to the AI. In fact, it was my sincere hope that conflict would brew between you two so as to assist in these efforts.
That's all it was to you, huh? Just a sick, dumb old game.
It was more than that, but you two played your parts well.
Glad I could help. Are you going to keep your promise to Soji and save Earth, or what?
Naturally, I'm a man of my word. However, that revival will have to come after Godham's own reconstruction.
And how long is that supposed to take? You don't have time.
Use whatever semblance of a brain you have for once. How long do you expect it to take when we're rebuilding something that once occupied vast swathes of the galaxy?
Slots.
Anyway. Our current plan's estimations are in 5-year increments. Knowing that, I expect it to take around 20 years before Gotham will have retaken its place as a galactic power. In the meantime, we intend to use your planet, Terron, as the cornerstone for our new nation and civilization.
What? You can't seriously think you can do that?
Call it an invasion if you must. It's well established that your conception of our ways is extremely limited. Just imagine, if you will, a savage, unrefined species such as yours, brought into Gotham's enlightened fold. What an honor to be asked to join us, truly.
You tricked him. Soji wouldn't ever agree to that.
I'm frankly quite surprised to hear you make such a claim. I assure you I haven't once ever lied to him about this.
You did call it.
At most, he's taken my honest words and chosen to interpret them in a way that's most convenient for him. Really, this is all quite a good opportunity for all involved. Now the terminal can learn about Terran emotions from him that it didn't manage to pick up from you. I'm especially interested in learning despair.
I don't think I've ever hated anyone as much as I hate you now.
Is that supposed to insult me somehow? Try again. There's no need for someone like me to get worked up over a lowly dog that's been overcome with a barking fit. You needn't be so overly concerned. We have no intention of disposing of you for the time being.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Then what do you have in mind for me?
Eventually, we'll ask you to help us collect more data from the terminal, seeing as she knows you the most. But right now, we have more pressing matters to attend to.
Such as?
Wiping out those Gamelons first and foremost. They've ruled the roost in our absence for long enough, I'd say.
Scenario 49! Closing the books!
The books have been closed. Just try me, Terrons. I dare you. This is as far as you'll ever come. First, you gotta check.
Dude, shut up! I can't remember this shit if you talk over me. Now I gotta do it all over again. 424. 18. 397. It's looking like it's gonna be Ptolemaeus and Rakayun.
Well, if you listened to me, you would have heard me say first thing you gotta do is check how many ships you can bring.
2.
Yes, this time, but the last 2 times it's only been 1 and you didn't check that.
True. Heyo, Dargon Queen.
Hello.
Great, I apparently can't add power parts to them after they've already spawned. That's dumb.
Who cares about power parts anyway? This late in the game, it really does not matter. Everybody's almost fully upgraded, and you've got, I'm sure, got money coming out of your ears.
No, I spend it all every level.
3.
That's the wrong one. This is the one you're thinking of.
I said it because I knew what you were looking for.
Ah, yeah, true.
And then let's not forget.
Oh, right, we don't have it back yet.
Nope, no, we do not. The Quest Killer 9000.
Quest Killer 9000, I like that. Alright, and sortie. How could this be? I never thought I'd live to see the day that hostile aliens would ever even try to step foot on our capital city of Balaros.
Hey, Setsuna, are the ALS going to finally leave us alone? Yeah, they shouldn't come after us anymore. We're still not sure what to make of us humans, but at least we've made that first step.
But what about the Gamelons? If they attack the ELS again, the Elves again, we could all be in big trouble. Definitely. If the Elves are attacked, I imagine they'll fight back for real this time out of self-defense.
Can't let that happen, then we'll really be stuck fighting here forever. That's why we have to work hard to end this fighting with the Gamelons finally. It can't go on like this. Commander, enemy flagship sighted.
Alright, it's time we ended this war between Gamelons and Earth for good. And in order to do that, we'll have to do nothing less than bring down Dessler himself. I have the coal ready. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Hang in there, Chitose. He'll be out soon.
As soon as this battle's over, we're coming over to get you right away. That's a promise.
The target is the enemy flagship. Any unnecessary damage to the city itself is strictly forbidden. All units, you are to aim strictly for the enemy flagship. Avoid damaging the city wherever possible.
Yes, just like that, Yamato. Come right on over to me. Once your ship and the people of Balaros are out of the way, Gamelos can finally usher in the dawn of a new era.
The attack point bonus is to destroy the Dessler too. So we gotta be careful not to get it below 20,000 without, killing it.
Ooh, he can shoot from right there.
Oh! But you can also do this. Because apparently he's already... Yeah, just like the simulations. He's apparently already got enough, what's-it-who's-its. Can he hit something big with it, though? Nah, that would be a waste of it. And cannon. Target that schmuck.
Akumaめ、我々は命ある限り戦うぞ。手法で撃ち落とせ。はい。手法発射準備。ショック可能。エンジンからエネルギー伝導。自動追尾始め。目標に照準合わせ。自動追尾よし。照準よし。手法発射。手法。
The only reason we don't have a lyric version of this is because all of them include...
All the versions of the song we can find include the rumbling of the ground when it emerges, and it's like, we don't want that for the thing. Otherwise, we would absolutely have a lyrical version of this track. for it.
Orphan Bee.
This ain't the orphan beam.
人々の自由や平和を守ろうとするならば
Yeah, but we don't care about that. We don't make money off of this channel in the first place.
We still need the freedom to fight the orphan.
Yeah, but this is not the freedom. This is the strike freedom. And it was a completely different weapon that was fired. That one was shoulder mounted.
Beam saber. Hoo ha ha.
好きにやらせるか あの人型の機体テロン人の闘志そのものか
Oh, I'm a fool.
攻撃目標確認
Apparently, the other games do indeed. The battleships in games other than 30 do indeed have commanders.
I know.
そんな攻撃に
I know not what they do in the other games. I know what they do in 30.
Well, that guy forgot a thing.
'Cause I can't find the place where you're supposed to check the stats for the commander. I won't.
It's probably gonna kill it anyway.
Alright.
And even if it doesn't, it's not gonna do much.
It's almost certainly 30.
I mean, the other ones also have a decent amount of DLC, but they don't include units.
And they're basically all skippable. Because they literally don't contribute anything to the main story.
I mean, they're just little side bits that are, you know, kind of fun to play and do give you some, you know, decent power parts, and they give you money and tech points, so
But yes,
you can skip them, but, you know, if you play them, they're, you know, it does give you stuff. This guy's a bitch about them for some reason.
because they're so non-canon, it hurts.
They aren't non-canon, they are simply happening at a different point in time than what's shown in the main story. It's basically extra shit.
I'm sorry, do I get to keep all the experience and whatnot that I gain in the level? No. Then it's non-canon.
No, but you gain the hacking money and the tag points.
地球を救う邪魔はさせん。エンペラーの怒りの炎がお前を焼き尽くす。全てを出し切れエンペラー。レートブラスター。
Oh, he ain't surviving.
Hey, remember when these things were a real threat?
No, they never. I don't think they ever were.
Because they took more than one turn to take damage. Remember when they took more than one turn to take damage?
Kinda. Ooh.
使徒の相手で忙しいってのにやってやろうじゃないの。
But you're not fighting the angels anymore.
まず
You've
は
already defeated them all.
よっ
I mean, I guess I never defeated Michael, but that's because Michael can't leave his post.
Too busy being God's bouncer.
どりゃ
Oh yes, the Dynax jump kick.
あれガミロン
Well, I said Dynax, not Dial. Get it right.
But yeah, literally my strat in 30 because the command aura of your big boy ship, the Dreistriger, both heals you a bit and gives you some of your EM back.
Stop screaming.
I literally perfectly map everything out to make sure that every one of my units is within the command aura when they end their turn.
そこだ突撃する望むところだ
I'm pretty sure the command aura also makes the
ノロマな自分を恨みな
increases defense and evasion and other stuff.
I'm pretty sure it does too. But that's why I usually
噂以上に恐れな
form
き
a
存在
line
だ
and then slowly advance.
But that only really works in 30 where there aren't any
テ
SR
ロン人の
points.
自動兵器戦術など
or
我
whatever,
らが
or
向き合う
technical bonuses.
Yeah.
俺の反応速度をなめてんじゃねえぞ
And half the time you don't even need to slowly advance, you can just let the enemy break themselves against your line.
That's always fun when they do that, and boy, howdy do they break themselves. Well, let's see what that large caliber laser cannon even does, assuming it hits.
Bring the right combination of units with long
悪
range
いけど
potential.
手加減なんて
And
し
it's
てられ
And
ない
they
から
can't even get close to you.
Yeah, you kill them before they even get close.
行くよウィングガスト
Or even get a chance to hit you.
ありったけを打ち込む
Oh, by the way, actually, he hasn't made his new channel yet, so we can't
こっちも出し惜しみなしだよ
But also don't worry, the post game has some annoying levels where you can't really use
戦
your
力は
strat
自
very
然の
effectively.
法則以
He's
上だ
talking about in Super Robot Wars 30, by the way.
Yeah, there's one battle in SRW 30 that is so annoying. You have 2 turns to kill all the enemies. And then once you do
や
that,
れるのって気分悪いの
4 new enemies with a shit ton of HP will show up in the 4 corners of the map, and you have 2 turns to kill all of them.
Oh wait, he starts with a charge. So...
And if you do not kill them, go with the one that's farthest away, because no one
Yeah.
will likely be able to hit it.
Alrighty! Suffer!
一丁追っ始めるぜ
Also, not the true final boss, but the initial final boss unit has a very dumb name.
今だ
I remember giggling at it, but I don't remember what the name
The Ultim Finny.
is.
機動兵器にここまでやられるとは 親衛隊ともあろう者が無様な姿を見せるとは。
This is one time where Latin does not, in fact, make everything sound better.
Woo! Guess what I can touch?
Yeah, I wouldn't yet. No point. You'd scratch him at best. If she's the only one who's attacking him.
Not like he's gonna get that HP back instantly or something.
Yeah, but you also need to kill everyone but him and leave him for last if you want the SR point.
But we also have to kill him.
Up to you.
For the SR point.
Up to you. I'm just saying I don't think it'll do much.
Some is better than nothing. And besides, I like the idea of making him slightly concerned.
さっさと終わらせる。
Hey, guess what? Your neighborhood is now our neighborhood. Say hello to my friends.
さあ、頼もしいゲストの登場よ。
Even I don't know how I managed to get them to hide in the little alleys and corners and surround you like this.
本命を食らいな。
被害報告などに私の時間を使うのはよしたまえ。私は平等を胸とする男。小さき者にも容赦はしない。
だっせ攻撃。
Ooh, time for a cannon. A very specific cannon.
データを取るにはうってつけの相手だな。シーケンス BC データリンク。
Imagine firing a fucking singularity at someone. Just fuck that area in particular.
解除。
Get ready for black hole time.
Yes, that is all you can do.
You just got smacked in the face with a black hole.
Be grateful you can do you're still around to do anything at all. And now for the Dorito Gundam. Right?
こちらのレンジに持ち込めば戦艦だって。高速での戦いに持ち込む。出すものか。
Alright. Thanks for the like. How are you doing, Miss Eddie?
人型機動兵器にここまでやられるとは。ガンダムに狙いを絞れ。
こいつのスピードならこれくらいのことは。
Also, I've been playing my T game.
That's our WT.
Yes, and I do like the way I've decided to use the Tyranada as a pro-tag unit.
いい感じの距離感じゃん。
寄りすぎたな。
which is because it goes zoom. I usually send it straight into the into
Enemy lines and have it cause chaos while the rest of your guys gradually catch up.
yeah, basically it runs straight to the enemy line,
Softens them
punches
up for
someone in
everyone
the
else.
face,
人型機
then
動
gets
兵器など
attacked.
というおもちゃ
And
が
everyone misses because nothing can hit it.
And softens everybody up for the guys
手に入
behind
ったわ
it.
けじゃないんだよ。
It got tagged twice in the last battle and had to go back to the space boat.
But, you know.
Usually you don't have to worry about it getting tagged.
Ooh, nice.
Cliffhanger that was forever left unresolved.
Unfortunately. Disney could make bank by, you know, making the third one.
That I think they could. But unfortunately they're already making it because they're Disney, so they don't
ここ
need
まで来たのはまぐれではなかったということか。
everything they does. They do.
ガンダムに狙いを絞れ。
でもまだ戦争したいのかあんたたちは。
Including when they're being assholes. Because, you know, forget, they are not immoral, they are amoral. It's not that they actively hate people, they just don't care because, you know, amoral. Ooh! That would be fun.
But yeah, and 2 also ends on such a cliffhanger that literally never got resolved. We never did find out how Vader got himself out of that predicament.
Right?
母艦を抑えれば勢いを殺せる。通すものかよ。
Nice.
Nice indeed.
あれがテロンのガンダムか。相手の動きは速いぞ。よく狙え。
一気に攻め落としてやる。
Sorry to hear that, dude.
終わりだ
我らがガミラスの名に泥を塗ってしまった。
この力があれば。
Alright. counterattack is yours. I gotta use it again. I'll get a snacky.
Go ahead. Got that right.
人型機動兵器などというおもちゃが
すごいね。何でもできちゃうんだ。
君がいるからだよ、シンジ君。
Time to go down, you.
武器だけを狙う。いかん、死体が。
捕らえたぞ。
それでマジンガー Z を倒すつもりかよ。お菊さんとの特訓の成果を見せるぞ。
強い。なんという強さだ。我らさん乗り込んでくるとは。
おっと、ちょろいちょろい。
悪いな。こう見えても名手なんだぜ。
いただくぜ。
Hello. Make sure to
身の程
battle
知らず
save
のテロン
beforehand
ジン。
just in case.
目に物を見せてやれ。
Before I ended the.
Will it tank?
効かないダメ
She apparently also used shield defend.
I know for a fact large rail cannon just killed one of the small fries, so.
ラミラスの戦いを奴らに見せるぞ。
ほいほいっと。スターンと行こうか。
God, he is.
行くぜ。
バカだ。そんなバカだ。
It is, I assure you, it's quite possible. It is in fact happening.
Alright? It's the final beam of the
人型機動兵器などというおもちゃが
あらら、避けた方に来ちゃったか。倍返しじゃ済まないんだから、これでおしまいにしちゃうから。ファイナルビーム。
Oh, before I forget, the latest update for the SNL Bridge came out. We can probably watch that. And that's
Probably heading out.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Just have other plans.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Dumbass.
Also was watching a video today. Do you want to know the real reason why a lot of board games, especially ones that were marketed to kids, use spinners instead of dice?
Why?
It's not choking hazards.
Why?
They were afraid that you would like start shooting craps with them or something.
Wow.
Because dice mean gambling, and
Basically anything can be used for gambling.
and early board games were meant to be used for
人型の
moral
兵器などに
instruction.
何の意味があるというのだ
That sounds dumb. We're just having fun with them.
残念。そっちの攻撃は解析済みなの。せいぜい可愛がってあげるわよ。
For example, Snakes and Ladders was originally Shoots and Ladders was originally it's also called Snakes.
船を放棄する
It was originally
Who falls down a snake?
vices and virtues. The ladders were virtues. Shoots were vices.
That was hardly unlimited power. She came at him with one of her weakest weapons because, yeah. He had no hit points left.
The Game of Life, for example. Was originally a
身の
game
程知ら
called
ずのテロン人に目に物見せてや
The
る
Mansion of Happiness. And the literal end goal was to get to heaven.
あの大型さえ抑えられれば。
五分五分なら前に出てみるか
ダッセ、プラン通りにお願い。
ミサイルのプレゼントだゲットレイ
Don't think that's easy.
テロン人よくも
I don't think they brought enough missiles for the ship-to-ship combat.
I don't either. I don't think they brought enough anything to them.
ランダムに狙いを絞れ
Alright?
でもまだ戦争をしたい
Some
の
of
か
those humanoid weapons they love making fun of.
こちらの間合いには入らないつもりか。
They brought a ship to a Gundam fight.
Shana did that.
Oh god, no.
魚雷1から
Master
4番
your Domo back there heard the word Gundam fight.
Oh no!
Exactly.
Ah, that's dumb.
ザーコは引っ込んでな
ゲット の種族が
Don't worry, man. We got 2 more games before you guys, Domon and Master Asia, get to show up in all your fantastic glory.
Well, we're going to be doing X and T simultaneously.
ノー
Remember?
プロブレム切り替えていこっか。戦艦と戦うときはとにかく気合いうなれプラズマリアクター
At least until we get to the parts that would be spoilers for T.
ファイナル
For
ビーム
Right. Well, that would be the DLC. We're not going to be, Oh wait, it's not just the DLC, it's also that one level. Yeah, it's fine. We can put a lid on P for a while after we're about to get to that point. Dumbass.
敵を殲滅しろ
For those of you who are unfamiliar with what we're on about, I'm referencing Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
死にたくなければ降
Otherwise
りろ
known as Gundam Ball Z.
Or as I like to call it, what happens when you tell a guy, when a guy does all the drugs, watches a whole bunch of shonen anime, and then gets told to make a Gundam ship.
これだ 退避だ退避
And all with vast quantities of ham added for flavor.
手法で仕留めてみせよ
You ain't destroying shit, you're aiming at the Grundus. It's easily one of our tankiest units.
ヒヤッとしたけどこんなもんなら嘘反撃不能じゃない
Go ahead and tell them about your favorite part because it won't be in the game.
まるでテロンギーそのものを狩るような
Mobile Fighter G Gundam because it won't be in the game.
Oh yeah, the laser king. The king made of laser.
あさっての方向だな
Go ahead and explain.
相手の策に
Uh,
まんまとハマるとは
the main protagonist saves his lady love and then joins forces with said lady love to kill the final baddie of the series, and he does so by firing a heart made of laser, which then transforms into a king made of laser. And the king is only voiced in the English dub for some reason.
Like I said, all of the drugs.
確実に当てろ
大丈夫だこれくらい
Versus the series that they come from, it just makes you feel like you're on drugs.
Oh, you mean Evangelion?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's be honest. That is how
深
it
刻な
feels.
ダメージだぞ
Remember that time Shinji got sent to the frickin' Shadow Realm?
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
私は平等を旨とする
Everything is just
小さき者にも容赦はしない
Frick, I shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't have. If he's attacking you, he's
It's the last attack of the thing. Yeah.
攻撃
Tag nabbit.
残念今度はこっちの番だよ操作のルールを切り替えるわよさあ頼もしいゲストの登場よ本命を食らいな
Oh yeah. There were a lot of stereotype mechs in that. Like the Tequila Gundam.
立ち向
Remember
か
the
ってきた
Tequila
勇気を
Gundam?
たたえよう
Yes, or the windmill Gundam.
That's not a stereotype, that's just a windmill. And bait for triggering Don Quixote.
Yes, the Tequila Gundam. Yeah, I know. I am aware that most of the National Gundams are just stereotype ho. Which I feel like today they would get in so much trouble.
Right? Remember, have you seen what Neo Mexico looks like?
No.
It's a cactus with a sombrero. A space station that looks like a cactus, that's shaped like a cactus with a sombrero. It's like, why couldn't you do like Neo Japan and just make it a space station in the shape of the actual nation?
Oh 足を止めての打ち合いになるかメガ粒子砲撃て
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. But then again, they were playing it for laughs at that point, I'm pretty sure.
艦隊運用奴らの方が上なのかこちらの射程まで詰めるぞ
Like the entire design philosophy for that series was just F it. Hey, is this gonna work? F it, do it. Doesn't need to work. Focus on the non-death slaves. We only have this. We only have this turn and next turn to kill them.
If the guards were invading the Earth, there'd be some real crazy shit going down on both ends.
I get the impression it's supposed to be the Waffen like the Waffen SS, which were less personal guard and just supposed to be elite troops.
ここまでやられるとはハムシを総合閣下の視界に入れるわけにはいかない
They were also, funny enough, the only German units of World War II to actually accept non-Germans.
That was yours, remember. You mind refilling tea?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Waffen SS were the only units that would accept non-Germans. All you had to do, all you required was to have the, characteristics they were looking for. The physical characteristics they were looking for.
Ah, yes, so they were still being racists, in other words.
Yes. Hey Vegeta, look! A Pokemon!
ー相手が戦艦ならそれなりの戦い方をする。このタイミングならいける。
我らの使命だ。早急にガンダムを撃墜しろ。前方より接近中の敵を叩け。
これでもまだ戦争したいのかあんたたちは。
Indeed.
Nezu cackling intensifies.
残酷
僕らが戦うのも運命かもしれない。
行こうカオルくん。
いいね、いいよ君との音。
誰フィゼロン。
The fuck's a Fuseron? I watched the show they're from, and I still don't know what the fuck a Fuseron is.
I think it's meant to be the translation of Dessler's title, because it's very similar to the title of Führer.
Ah, gotcha. You know what type of gun it's time for?
The black hole gun?
Wait, but can I hit multiple things?
Nah. You could, but
Nah, I really can't all that well. Oh wait, no friendly fire.
yeah. Black hole gun.
Let me check something.
It wouldn't kill either of them, so never mind.
Alright,
But
black hole cannon.
fun fact, that title, that fancy title, Führer, literally just German for leader.
That's dumb. And they should feel dumb.
A lot of the titles that
対艦戦ならば
that the
やり
fascist
方はお
and
のずと決まる。
even communist strongmen of the period adopted basically boiled down to that. What Mussolini's title of Duce meant, it's also what the title that a lot of people called Stalin by Bob.
さりゃ初めているだと。
That's lame.
敵を殲滅しろ。
王の
put a little more music to your naming sense. Money. Does it have to be me? Yes.
ほんじゃ行きますか。
奴を丸裸にする。こいつはシャレにならないレベルの難度だぜ。だがな。
人型機動兵器にここまでやられるとは。手法で仕留めてみせよう。
てめえのやることなんざ知れてんだよ。
悪い宇宙人め地球を狙って無駄だぜ。こいつでいただけ沈めってんだよ。退避だ退避。
Immortal Cola Sour.
More like the immortal mannequin now.
The best part is where he had no comprehension of the fact that it wasn't a compliment when they were calling him the Immortal Cola Sour.
Right?
あの大型さえ抑えられれば。
五分五分なら前に出てみるか。
GN キャノンの射程内です。ラス
おう派手にぶちかましてやるぜ。バカだ。対艦戦闘でガミラスが遅れを取るとは。バレラスへ侵入を許すとは。
We're already here.
なんとかなったわね。俺にもできることがあるはずだ。戦うんだ。全ての人たちと世界の未来のためにで終わりにする。
早急にガンダムを撃墜しろ。直ちに反撃せよ。エロンジーよ、身の程を知るがいい。本艦の指示に合わせて攻撃を開始せよ。
You're not listening to this.
手に乗るか。
Smash him to hit.
行動開始っと。行くの軽トラ冒険探検作。
I hear where it goes, and I can't help but think of Ragu Awesome. Not even still a thing.
頼むぜよくも
It is?
よくも
Oh, he's super dead.
暗殺権じゃないからそこんとこよろしく。
How dead is he?
Whatever it is.
Judo ばかりに任せるわけにはいかないんだから。
Imagine being unable to hit the Alpha Azure.
ファンネル
Literally the size of a space ball. And you can't hit it.
落ちなさい。
チッ出過ぎたかここでテロン人の抵抗を断つぞ
You know, saying that is only gonna make us resist more.
左から違うわ正面ね。
This gun of mine is Gatling.
対象は正面。いけるわ。
いける。
Got a cat cat.
総員退避だ急げ
一気火星に参りますかね。寄りすぎたな。撃弾フレア。
That's a
彼
good
らの
thing.
勇気を拍手で称えようじゃないか君たちもガーディムと同じく滅びの道を歩む
おっとって浜やまい。
戦場というのはどこも変わらない。スピードなら薬ガンダムに分がある。確実に追い込む。これだ。
焦るな、レクター。お楽しみはこれからだ。
Ooh, the pants is Lecter.
久々に血は筋肉を踊る。
こいつのスピードならこれくらいのことは。
Oh no, he's in bitch slapping range. Ah, that guy's not in bitch slapping range, but he's in range of this. Hey, old Dragon Queen. Welcome back. How you doing?
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Not in range.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It's the other one that is close enough for Emperor Sword. Sorry to hear that. What's going on?
Stuff.
Stuff that's not appropriate to talk about on stream.
That you may or may not want to bring up on the internet in front of people.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. So hopefully stuff gets resolved soon.
全てを出し切れエンペラーレートブラスター
I was going to say something happened yesterday that basically hit her with the shit luck stick.
Damn. Sorry to hear that. Okay, 3 turns. Within 3 turns. So is it the end of this turn, or...?
I'm going to go with the end of next turn. I don't think we're doing it by the end of this. Remember, you can only use that one once before you have to go back to the space time.
Right. Nice. Oh,
よーし戦艦狙いで行くぜ
quick plan.
輝くゼウスの名のもとに全てを天使に打ち砕け見ろこの力を海を裂き海を割り全てを生み出すこの拳
That sounds like it destroys all things instead of creating all of them.
Also, Also, be careful,
the-
that thing did come from Zeus after all.
Yeah. Yes, the Big Bang. The explosion, the biggest explosion in known existence that is still happening today.
Odin power.
Just in case.
「作戦開始といくわよ。伊達に指揮官機に乗ってるんじゃないよ。
システムを XA1 に移行。
行きな M6。でもってこれでラスト。
That's a big old missile, huh? Chock full of explosives.
Chock full of explosives.
デウスウラにふさわしい相手が現れたようだ。君たちもガーディムと同じく滅びの道を歩む。
I know who can deal that much damage in one hit.
結構なことじゃないの。
I think you know who it is too. It is a name sung in legend. Yamato!
道を切り開く。マリー、
分かっている。
そらそらそら沈めてみせる。
あれガミノン。
You awake?
Yep. I am.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? You have chosen poorly. You get Gatling gun. But first you get you get to enjoy the humiliation of Tink.
面用な兵器。
Daka daka daka.
聞かない。気をつけて。敵は空から来るわよ。攻撃します。
Gatling good.
I haven't.
Neither have I.
I haven't watched the first one even.
Are you not entertained?
Ooh, close combat.
Gotta say, I called who the two jerkwads co-emperors were gonna co-emperor kids were gonna be as soon as I saw that there were 2 kid co-emperors.
Ah. Nerd!
Yeah, and I guarantee you, the movie doesn't cover half of just how horrible those 2 were.
You just stepped on it.
At risk of spoiling the movie because history, which I doubt that the movie actually followed the history of these 2. So, who they are Geita and Caracalla, twin sons of Emperor Septimius Severus. Basically, he left the Empire to the both of them when he died. Problem, neither of them could stand the other.
Oh dear. Also, splitting the crown is typically a bad idea regardless, even if they do get along.
It was actually done pretty effectively several times. Basically, it amounted to one emperor would stay in Rome while the other would go around and do stuff. Or, okay, you take the west, I'll take the east.
Did you just step on me?
But basically, what actually happened was these guys hated each other so much that they went full, like, sitcom mode. And, like, divided the palace up between themselves, as well as the whole empire. Basically, okay, this is your half, this is my half, basically, type thing. But here's where Caracalla gets to win a pretty good spot near the top of worst people who ever lived. So their mother was trying to reconcile the 2 of them. She had a dinner between the 2 of them, where it was her and Caracalla and Geita. Caracalla had assassins come in and kill his brother right in front of their mother while he visibly cheered them on.
What a dick.
Biggest one of the...
Alright, I have to defend. Actually, do you want me to try to kill him now?
No, because there are still others that aren't... Is everyone...
I think everyone else is dead.
You can try to kill him now, then. Well, no, you can't, because you can't activate Smash Hit.
Good point. But it's entirely possible that,
Wait until it's your turn and you can use Tactical Charge and Smash Hit.
Yeah, I'm not in range of Tactical Charge, my bad.
So yes, defend.
Yeah. Concentrate fire on the Gamelan flagship! Yes, sir! Setting the Gamelan flagship as our primary target! That's you.
It's been fun, Yamato. I wish we could keep doing this for just a little longer. Keep your eyes steady on me, Terrons. There'll be a surprise soon.
ねぎらいの言葉でもかけてやる。これで攻撃に専念できる。
Alright, go ahead, do it. 'Cause I'm fairly certain that the Yamato can hit harder than anyone else here.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Doing it.
If the Yamato can't do it, nobody can. Indeed. Soul. Smash it. Direct attack. There isn't anything else that can make it go more ouch. Dope, that would overwrite Soul.
No, it wouldn't. Soul overrides Valor. Not the other way around.
You also don't need it. I'm almost positive.
I'm more about the gaining the fortune, honestly. So if you want, I can use Wish instead.
Yeah, I would rather you use Wish. Anyway, let's do this.
One last thing. Sanada, analysis.
Analysis complete. He's a bitch.
Now do it with Sanada's voice.
Analysis complete. He's a bitch. What are we waiting for?
I'm checking support attack flavor things to make it hit harder. Ooh.
Okay, if Hathaway's gonna support attack, make sure Hathaway's using his...
Most powerful thing, yeah. Obviously. Righty.
If this doesn't do it, nothing was gonna.
Right. Time to cause him some pain.
敵機関を叩き艦隊の陣形を崩すぞ。敵の支援をつく。第一戦速。
第一戦速要揃う。
波動砲撃艦首展開。撃ち方
I just
始
realized I
め。
couldn't make this one
撃ち
work.
方始め。
Activating bravery on what's his name? Hathaway.
両面増速。黒
Well,
二
if it
重。
doesn't kill, you do that.
増速
Exactly.
黒二重。
ぶつかる格好で進め。たー
Right?
よし撃墜だ。
奥の手を使わざるを得ない。
Oh!
And the attack one.
Read!
It's been fun playing with the Terrons. Truly. Unfortunately, time's up. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. These guys aren't pulling any punches today, are they? I'm detecting a sudden burst of high energy. What the hell just happened? I don't know, but what are those things over there?
Look, it's Gardem! So these were the guys who attacked Gamalas.
This is Ulfor's Rome Halharis, commander of Godham's 8th Fleet. I have a message for whoever's in charge of the Gamelons here.
So the ever-mysterious 8th Fleet has shown up right on my doorstep. As for me,
Now I don't have to come to you all myself. From what we understand, it appears that the Great Magellanic Cloud has been under tyrannical rule during our absence. That ends today with us. It's time that you and your people underwent a substantial reformation at the hands of Garden. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander Alfors. I'm Abel Destiny, Supreme Leader of the Great Gamelas Empire. Fortunately, I'm not feeling especially inclined to heed your call for this reformation of yours. Such insolence! I propose something else, Commander. You and your men can go back to being ancient history along with the Terrans. And the rest of this city once I'm done here. He ran away. He doesn't seem that big of a threat after all.
Supreme Leader, you don't mean to suggest that you intend on abandoning us all here, do you?
I'm getting a reading of some huge structure out in orbit.
Estimated weight 60 million tons. Currently descending from Lagrange point L1. Predicted impact point is calculated to be here, the Gamelas Executive Office Building. What? Meanwhile, in the aforementioned building...
Vice Commander, sir. No, wait, that was... sir, what's happening? Yeah, that was me.
I don't know. I'll try to contact the Supreme Leader and see what he knows.
What is it, Hiss? I just got aboard the Balaras, too. I'm a little busy with work right now.
My liege, what are you intending to do? Why is an industrial zone from Belarus 2 falling towards the capital? It'll destroy the city.
Oh, that? You could call it a rite of passage.
A rite of passage? The fuck?
My plan is to wipe out all of Belarus, along with the Terrans and the surviving forces of Garden. A noble sacrifice that will usher in a new age for Gamelas.
What? Are you serious?
I had originally come down to the planet just to lure the Terrans and say my goodbyes to the people. But I can't complain about bringing Garden along, too. And not just any part of Garden, the 8th Fleet, the last remnants that had disappeared from history. I sent a reconnaissance team out to the Milky Way on a lark because I read that their survivors had fled there, but I didn't expect them to find anything.
Your Excellency, I don't know what to think!
Once this operation is complete, I intend to lower the Balaras 2 onto the surface of Isengard itself. From this moment, this mobile city fortress is henceforth the new imperial capital of Gamelas. It shall be the new center of my grand empire. And what's more, the Balaras 2 will serve as a link connecting our great worlds of Isengard and Gamelas.
But what about us, sire? What are we to do now?
Nothing. This is where we part ways. It's now my job to ensure we successfully unify with Isengard for the sake of all of the Empire, including yours.
You understand what you're doing? You're effectively annihilating your own citizens!
Which is why I must do it myself. I alone must carry the sin of sacrificing our great people so that Gamelas may have a bright, prosperous future. It is a sin I know I can never atone for, and I will carry it to my grave if I must.
What the hell? He's completely lost his mind! What kind of leader do you think you are, Dessler? I have an urgent message for the Garden Commander. I propose an immediate ceasefire so that we can help people evacuate the city. Will you cooperate with us?
I don't understand why such a proposal is necessary.
Eek! Damn! What is Garden planning to do then?
We return to the Great Magellanic Cloud so as to reform Gamelas. However, if its people are as insipid as you Terrans, then they shall be eradicated. Such means are necessary in order to ensure that the revival of the super civilization Garden is successful. What? Did everyone just decide to go insane today?
He's not gonna be satisfied until Garden massacres every last Gamelon that's here in the city!
There's still time, Terrans. If you wish to flee, I suggest you do so soon. Unlike the basic technology you carry aboard your ship, we need little time to perform a super space transfer. They're going to warp that structure right before it hits. Leave it to a supposed super civilization to actually have the technology to move things between dimensions, I guess.
But if we pull out now, they'll...
We have no intention of sacrificing ourselves. Moreover, I'm rather interested in the wave motion energy that your ship is carrying. No, not just the engine, the whole ship. It's vital that we have it if Earth is ever to be revitalized. Did you just say something about Earth? Indeed I did. The planet is to be Gotham's new home when we rebuild our civilization in earnest.
You mean you want to invade Earth?
Hell, you still think you can have the Yamato. We're not listening to anything you have to say until you give us back Chitose, Soji, and Na. Unfortunately, I can't agree to that. All three of them are quite useful to us now.
Useful?
You just see them as tools to use as you like. Yes. Furthermore, the AI is something we originally built, so if anything, she's our property and ours alone. What does it matter who she belongs to? She's alive.
That's right, Nine is a friend of ours!
Calling that AI your friend and claiming it's alive? I've never heard anything more absurd in my life. You certainly are an inferior species for a reason. How dare you?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea, Bob! Henceforth, you shall be known as Bob the Breaker!
You're not even going to try and understand this.
Alright, sleep well, Kurgan. All units, prepare to intercept Garden!
That's you.
Commander, are you sure? Yes, we have to fight Garden here, not just to protect ourselves, but also the people of Earth and the innocent citizens of Belarus. Roger that! Good to hear. It's about time we finally put Garden in its place for good.
We don't have much time at all. Indeed, if my calculations are correct, we have all of 4 minutes to get the job done.
We'll take what we can get. All units, take down Garden's flagship within 4 minutes. Once that's gone, we're going to hit that falling structure with everything we've got and destroy it. That's not a whole lot of time to work with at all, but it's better than nothing. You'll be out soon, Chitose and Nine. Hold on. We'll quash this power-hungry dictator and come rescue you two real soon.
I'd love to see you all try. Actually, it might be considering we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, that might be a good
ending point?
Yeah. What do you think?
Alrighty. Well, thanks, to, Mesedier, to Kurgan, to Bob the Breaker, to Dargon Queen, to everyone who stopped by to watch the stream, including the lurkers. Thank you, Andrew, for being player 2 and providing half the voices and, what's it called? Tactical advice, yeah. If you're watching this after the fact and you've made it all the way to this point, thanks for watching the whole heckin' VOD. Oh, well, before we do that, there is the, who is it that,
Suspend.
Yeah, the suspend thing. And the little skit that comes after.
戦術家所属戦術長の古代進だ今回は戦術家のメンバーを紹介する
戦術家蓬莱町の南ビアソだ 攻撃は任せてくれ。
戦術家航空隊隊長の加藤三郎だ。よろしくな。
戦術家航空隊所属の山本明です。
ヤマトの戦闘は僕たちが担当している。つまり君も戦術家の一人というわけだ。十分に休憩したらまた戻ってきてくれ。一緒にガミラスや他の敵勢力からヤマトを守ってほしい。では君の帰りを待っている。
Anyway, with that said, farewell!
Farewell!